I forgive you. I forgive you for mirror work has completely changed my life. It is the reason why I'm a full-time business owner. It is the reason why I'm in a healthy marriage. And it is the reason why I am confident, aligned, and on your screen right now. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use mirror work to shift your identity, start showing up as the fullest version of yourself, and manifest the life of your dreams. I'm even going to show you a sneak peek of my actual mirror work practice that I use to build my self-confidence, release old stories and negative beliefs, and create the life that is literally waiting for me. If you're new here, I'm Natanya Bravo. I am a business and mindset coach, and I am obsessed with helping you create the life and business of your dreams. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on notifications, and let's get into it. I recently shared this video on my practice of using mirror work for manifestation that over 150,000 of you have watched. I read your comments from this mirror work video where so many of you shared about all the things you were able to manifest from doing mirror work, from getting a new job to being able to buy homes to manifesting money to having incredible growth in your businesses. Mirror work is an incredible practice that allows you to not only face your current self-image and concept, but rewrite that in real time. Everyone who knows anything about manifestation knows that the quickest way to manifest something is to become that version of yourself right now, the person who already has, is, or does the thing that it is you desire. And mirror work is a fast track to that process. I'm actually not sure who created mirror work. I know that Louise has published many books on the topic, but to put it simply, mirror work is the practice of looking yourself in the eyes and speaking positive affirmations to yourself. I have done mirror work in many different ways, which I shared in some of my prior videos. I have even used a phone on selfie mode for mirror work, but the simplest practice is to truly connect with yourself in the mirror. I'm not talking about what you do when you do your hair or your makeup or you brush your teeth. I'm talking about true connection beyond the mask that we often focus on and really connecting on a soul level. Something about seeing yourself in the mirror and actually speaking life into yourself really allows you to bridge that gap of feeling the feelings that you desire to feel, which will ultimately accelerate whatever it is that you're looking to shift in your life. As I've shared in prior videos, I have literally used mirror work to sell out my retreats, to manifest new clients, to purchase a home, to build self-confidence, to manifest my husband, and everything else in between. One of the most pivotal ways that I have used mirror work is in regards to my own self-identity, self-image, and the story and limiting beliefs that I tell myself. If I'm on a path to creating things that are extraordinary, I do not have time to be bombarded with fears, doubts, and limitations. Mirror work allows me to be uncomfortably honest with myself and shift those in real time. In a moment, I'm going to show you a quick video of me actually doing this with myself in a mirror. What you will notice is that I am both affirming things to myself, admitting things to myself, and creating new possibilities around the stories and limitations that have been keeping me stuck, confused, and stagnant. This, for me, is the very first step on the mirror work journey, because before I can go in a mirror and start manifesting new possibilities in my bank account or my love life, I have to be so aligned internally and actually believe that I am worthy and deserving of those things. I think a lot of people skip this step of actually shifting your self-identity and self-image, and that's a lot of the reason why they do not see the things they desire come to life. We cannot attract that which we are not an energetic match for. So no matter how many times I tell myself that I want $10,000, if I don't actually believe that I'm worthy or deserving of that, I will not see it. No matter how many times I tell myself that I want a healthy partnership, if I did not actually believe that I was deserving of that, that will not manifest. Step one on this mirror work journey is really allowing yourself to have this sacred time with self. Now, as I've shared before, if you've never done this before, it is extremely uncomfortable. I promise it gets easier with time. I can now look at myself in the mirror, talk to myself like it's no big deal, but the first time it was actually kind of scary, because what you want to do before you start saying anything is just take a few seconds to sit with self. What I mean by that is in silence, making direct eye contact with yourself. And this can be wildly uncomfortable for many people, myself included, as you're getting used to actually seeing yourself beyond the makeup and the hair and all of the persona that we put on as a mask and barrier between us and the world. When it's just you and you in in the mirror, that's uncomfy, especially if there are some unspoken feelings and fears that will likely bubble up to the surface. And so I highly recommend giving yourself a good 10 to 20 seconds of just sitting and connecting with yourself before you do this practice each day. And then I like to use a variety of different prompts. In the video, you're going to hear me use a few that I have read in different books from other authors who also practice mirror work, but you can also come up with your own. You also want to do this in a safe space where you don't have to feel worried about anyone hearing you or feeling judged, so that you can be really, really honest with yourself. Now, I want you to watch this video and really listen to the words that I was saying. While this was a produced video shoot, because I like to actually share content of me doing the practices I actually do in my real life, I was actually really connecting with myself. And so there was other people in the bathroom with me, but I wasn't worried about them. And the words that I'm saying, and you can probably see and sense from my eyes and my emotion in the video, I genuinely was feeling them at that time. I filmed this right around the time that I was in a postpartum period, which, if for any of you that are moms, you know that's a very weird emotional time sometimes. Everything I was saying to myself and affirming to myself was genuinely what I was feeling. Natanya, I forgive you. I forgive you for doubting your power. I forgive you for sitting on your dreams for far too long. I forgive you for comparing your journey to anyone else's. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for doing the work. I'm proud of you for showing up even when it's hard. I'm proud of you for going after everything you desire. I promise you that we're going to do this thing. We're going all the way. And I promise you, we're going to do it together. As you saw, it doesn't have to be long. Spending an intentional 1 to 2 minutes with yourself in the mirror can be extremely powerful. And again, I really believe that doing this work around your own self-image, how you see yourself, what you believe is possible for yourself first, before you set out and start doing things to create, manifest, become the things that you desire, is so foundational and critical, and the reason why a lot of people do not see their manifestations come to life. What I find with a lot of people who talk about mirror work is they will immediately go to affirming, I'm amazing, I'm so confident. And if you're not there yet, that is okay. You can always start with where you are. So sometimes creating prompts similar to the ones that I shared in this video, i.e., I forgive you for, or I'm so proud of you for, and really giving yourself genuine answers that you believe, is a great stepping stone on the path of getting yourself to the point where you can start to affirm that you are confident, that you are capable. When you look into your eyes, you're able to bypass some of those more surface level affirmations and really speak to your subconscious and anchor in new beliefs around yourself. I would encourage you to think about all the things that you desire. If right now one of my desires is to create a global brand that impacts millions of people, I am first going to get clear on what my current self-images and beliefs are about that. And maybe in some way I do have some fears around growth and expansion and being judged. I would allow myself first to sit in the mirror and actually acknowledge that. Natanya, I know that you've been afraid. I know you've been playing small, and I'm so proud of you for showing up anyway. And I promise you that we are going to do this. We're going to go bigger. We're going to show up bolder. You see how I am both acknowledging my current feelings and gradually shifting my identity, my beliefs, my possibilities, while I'm giving myself direct eye contact in what would be a mirror. This allows me to not ignore my current fears and doubts, and also not stay there, but gradually start to shift and move that forward. And then each day, I may find that less and less I need to speak to my fears and doubts, and more I can start to speak to what is now possible for me. Now, when I do mirror work, I am able to look myself in the mirror and talk about how amazing my day went, even if it is first thing in the morning and the day hasn't happened yet. I will use mirror work to manifest and co-create the things that I desire in my life. If I know I have a big important meeting coming up and I'm feeling a little bit anxious or afraid around something, I will speak to myself in the mirror as if it is 15 minutes after that meeting. Wow, Natanya, you did amazing. I'm so proud of you. You were so confident and clear. Everything went great. People loved what you had to share. It went better than you could have imagined. And I will actually feel the feelings of what I'm saying while I'm looking in the mirror. I can literally bring myself to tears by doing this for things that have not happened in my physical reality yet. And as I shared in that prior mirror work video, I have been able to create things that do not make logical sense by doing this work. But I really want to emphasize how important that first part is. The self-identity, self-worth, and self-affirming work has to come before the manifesting, co-creating work of creating whatever is in your heart's desires. Because again, if I'm speaking to myself as if I have now created this incredible business, incredible opportunities in my life and work, but I have not acknowledged and spoken to the fears, doubts, shames, or past failures, there's going to be a disconnect. And I think this can be applied to all areas of manifestation and all practices, whether you are doing scripting or affirmations or visualizations. If you have not done the work of what is holding you back energetically, it doesn't matter what practice you try on, it will not create the thing that you desire. And I find mirror work to be an incredible tool to be able to address both at the same time. Mirror work is often taught for self-affirmations, but very rarely do people talk about using mirror work to manifest. And as I shared in this video, I have used mirror work to get excited, jump up and down about things that have not yet happened yet. And then hours later, days later, weeks later, I will see the exact thing that I affirmed, I manifested in the mirror, I spoke it to myself, I said exactly how it was going to go, I felt the feelings, I embodied the feelings. In this video, I was jumping up and down. You don't have to do that, but that was my way of feeling the feelings. I will then see it come to life. Just a few weeks ago, I hosted an end of year workshop, and I actually did mirror work for affirming that over 50 people signed up for my workshop, and it went amazing. They got so much out of it. The chat messages that came in were so powerful, and I ended up having over 90 people sign up for that workshop. Again, I really believe that mirror work is such an incredible tool, because that's the thing with manifestation, that all of these practices and tools are simply that, just tools to ultimately bring you to the feeling of already having, being, doing the thing that you desire. And I love mirror work for the reason that it also addresses any fears, limitations, or energetic blockages that may be stopping you from believing that that's even possible for you. And so I want to remind you to take this as a two-step process, both the identity work of self-affirming and moving through those subconscious patterns and beliefs that are not serving you and cannot come with you to the manifestation that you desire, and using it to actually speak life into the things that you desire as if they're already done. Because there's something incredible about seeing yourself in the mirror, affirming to yourself that this thing is already yours. You already have the house you desire. You already have the opportunity that you want. The job that you want is already yours. The person you desire to become is already inside of you. The mirror is simply a tool to bring them out. If this resonates with you and you are going to practice mirror work, whether it's your first time or your 20th time, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you were affirming for yourself as you use mirror work to create anything that you desire. When I say that I truly believe we can have, be, do anything we desire, I mean that wholeheartedly. And the first step is you believing that first. If you want to do more of this working community, I'd love to see you in my The Shift community, which recently opened, and that is where every month we have a group call. I share resources and tools around this work of identity, mindset, and manifestation to continue to support your growth, that you don't have to do it alone and can do it with a community of like-minded souls on the same path. Click the link in my description for more information, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video.